You're a woman trapped in a man's body?
No, you're a man trapped in a woman's body. You're a little boy trapped in a little girl's body.
That's so funny.
Hi guys, my name is ASSYL and welcome back to my channel. Say hi to my beautiful plant. Anyways, y'all know what you came for. I know what I came for. I am going to talk about the disgusting, absolutely horrible, misleading, inaccurate representation of Asian men in media and westernized media in Hollywood, call it whatever you want. This is one of those topics that you don't even have to do any research to have an opinion on. It's like climate change. You don't have to do research to know if climate change exists, right? I don't have to give you examples, but I will. You and I know what I was talking about. Since I'm an international person, mostly I was consuming my own country's media. I was not consuming American or any Western media. Therefore, I just didn't know this when I was a kid, right? Because people who in the movies, who are in the TV shows just look like me, and I just didn't care. But when I started watching shows, American shows, I was like, what the heck? Let's get straight to the point. Point number one. Why do we have to be mixed, biracial, Blasian, Asian, stuff like that to be attractive to anyone? I feel like the craziest person in the world because I just don't know what happened in the last 5 years. Okay, Blasians, Asians are the Asian men. I wasn't invited to the meeting, I didn't get the Zoom link, and I didn't get the email. Why, in order to be an attractive character in the TV show, in the movie, in a rom-com, in thriller, and this and that and the third, it has to be a mix of Korean and white. It has to be a mix of Chinese and white. And rarely, very rarely, it's someone like Blasian, like someone Caribbean and Asian and stuff like that. For decades of Western media, the regular Asian guys, when I say regular, I mean like 100% Asian guys, were just seen to be non-attractive, awkward, weird, unfunny, not good looking, not knowing how to dress, being short and stuff like that. Even though none of this stuff is accurate nor true, somehow in the last 5 years, the direction moved into the mixed side. Like, Never Have I Ever, I guess that's the most recent one. I didn't watch the second season. And there was the attractive guy was a mix between Japanese, kind of, I think Mindy Kaling or whoever produced the TV show, they wanted to be authentically Asian and stuff like that. And I guess they wanted the main attractive character also to be an Asian guy, which kind of makes sense, honestly. It makes sense. And they introduced this character who loves sports, who is popular in the school and stuff like that. I was happy to see that when I was like, oh, that's a nice actor. Good acting skills for a rom-com. First of all, he's not a teenager. He looks like he's 35. Second of all, apparently he was not even Asian, which is also fine. It's just, you don't have to give me a perception like he wasn't Asian. Tell me straight to the face. Example number two. This is the most outrageous reason of all, because the name of the movie would be Crazy Rich Asians. And you would think, I don't know what you guys, but you would think that the main characters, at least the main two characters, the guy and the girl, would be Asian, right? No, you're wrong. The guy was not Asian. The guy was also mixed. He was also biracial. He was, I think, half Malaysian and half English, which is also fine. I feel like they're specifically looking for mixed guy, and you know the reason why. It's just to fit the Eurocentric standards of beauty, and those are having big eyes, I guess, very sharp jawline, being tall, what else, having a small nose and stuff like that. I read an interview from like a casting director or something like that, and then they put in when they hire actors, they put like brown eyes, dark hair, tall and stuff like that, if you're looking for the guy who's supposed to be attractive in a rom-com. And I've also read somewhere in the interview, oh my, that was a couple of years ago, I wish I could put it somewhere below, but I can't. They're looking for the tall guys. Now, I'm not telling you that I'm an actor, and I don't try to be an actor, but I live in Toronto, right? And these movies are filmed in big cities, and I see tall Asian guys everywhere. I see them in the streets, I see them in the bus, I see them at the school, I see them in the college, I see them at work. I see them everywhere, and the excuse that there are no tall Asian guys is misleading. I'm not going to accept that excuse because that's just not true. Like, you should have just tried harder to find another excuse. I think there was another like rom-com, The Winter with Game of Thrones girl. The guy was also not Asian. It just bothers me because even in the most authentic Asian Western movies, like Crazy Rich Asians, like even the word Asians is in the title of the movie, and they couldn't have a lead Asian actor. But funny how for the awkward and like quiet and small, and like the guy who's like kind of nerdy and stuff like like that, they will find a full Asian guy. They have no problem. They will never hire Asian. For the unattractive, awkward, weird, doesn't talk to girls, they would find 100% an Asian. Without no hesitation, they will. For the next point, I'm just gonna wear my other glasses and you'll see why. Did y'all notice something? These glasses make me 100% 20 times more Asian. I don't know why. I guess that's just the shape of the lens and stuff like that. And I noticed a lot of just nerdy these characters wear these type of glasses where they're like kind of, you know, round and stuff like that, except Harry Potter. They wear this type of glasses and I guess automatically makes you more nerdy. Why we can't talk to girls?
Really upset about it. I mean, they just...
Big Bang Theory. I don't have to talk anything about that show. Everyone knows about that show. Everyone knows Rajesh Koothrappali and how he was making that accent. How for the first like 5 seasons he couldn't talk to girls. He was super nerdy, even though all of them were nerdy. But why the only Asian character in the whole movie couldn't talk to girls? That is just beyond me. Honestly, that thing was so confusing to me when I was a teenager because I loved that show. I really did. That was probably the first American show I watched, and I was obsessed with that show. The show was so good. It was a lot of science. It was a lot of smart people, a lot of funny people. And Rajesh Koothrappali, the fact that he couldn't talk to girls was always like, why him? Like, why him? Why him? Yeah, I'm talking about Asian stereotypes, and I'm a really bad person to talk about because I fit a lot of them. I was nerdy. I guess, kind of seemed to be unattractive. I was all of those things. Like, I still can't dress. Like, all of the stuff. I'm not athletic. I fit them all, but so many guys, the majority even in my family, my brother and my father, my grandfather, none of them fit any of these stereotypes. And I'm not looking for validation. I'm just saying that they just don't fit. Not all of us are same. In real life, I see a lot of Asian guys being out and about, being confident, being this and that, being macho. Sometimes some of them being annoying, some of them being I don't know, but I guess seem to be more attractive and stuff like that. And why can't just that transform into the movies? And I'm not talking about all these drama movies, high-end movies. I'm talking about the regular movies, like rom-coms, comedies, everyday sketch shows and stuff like that, because that's just a reflection of our real life, right? Why can't just show them? Like, why can't they just show the accurate representation of us? Like, I'm a bad example because I also couldn't talk. I was all alone, okay? You guys, I was nerdy. I was busy with my biology and chemistry. No one talked to me. I just can't talk to anyone. But there were just so many guys, and I feel bad. I feel bad because even me, an Asian guy, watching these Western comedies, sketch shows, movies and stuff, I was like, am I, like, something wrong with me? Like, you know, that's just not a good feeling to have for growing generation. That's what I worry the most. Like, I don't worry about myself. The next part, and I guess the last part, because there's just so many parts, I can make like hundreds and thousands and millions of videos on this topic, because I just don't have infinite amount of time. And so if y'all want more, just hit me up in the comments and I'll make more. The last point would be, and this is a hot take, so you know when in the movies, if you're an Asian girl, right, you know what I'm going to, if you're an Asian girl, you can date anyone. You can date someone from Earth, from white, from black, Latino, from Mars, from Neptune, from Saturn. You can date anyone in the world but the Asian guy, but the regular Asian guy. And the example would be, I don't know how this Netflix movie called, To All the Boys I Write, or something like that. I think there's 3 parts to it, and I haven't watched that movie. I'm just not interested in those type of movies, but I've heard about that movie a lot, and I've seen the synopsis and stuff like that. She had so many options, but none of them were actually Asian, and it just broke me because the main character is Asian girl. All I'm asking is for them to be at least an option. You don't have to put them for diversity points. Just have them as an option. Treat them fairly. Fine, if you don't choose, then don't choose. But if you're an Asian guy, and in the most rare case scenarios, if you're like some sort of main character, or at least like a male best friend, you will never have an option not to date. You will never have an option like the Asian girls have in the movies. You will pretty much 99% of the time, you will only date Asian girls. But do y'all notice the difference? Tell me you don't notice the difference, because I do notice the difference. I just do. And I consume a lot of media. Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, my own country, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all sorts of media. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Go to YouTube and watch some of these videos. Yo, they're crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy. And whenever I watch these videos, my day just gets worse and worse and worse, and it kind of ruins my day. My last little notice would be to the producers and makers and people who had idea about the show called Two Bro Girls.
You're a woman trapped in a man's body.
No, you're a man trapped in a woman's body. You're a little boy trapped in a little girl's body.
The makers of this TV show, you have the worst bagel ever. I hope your pillows are warm. I hope you're gonna have mosquitoes in your house. I hope the rat will come to your house, because what is that? Have you seen this TV show? I saw 2 seasons of that when I was like 14, 15. I was so disgusted. Back then I was so disgusted, and I'm still disgusted now even more. I like the main actress, the brunette actress, I don't know what's her name. I like her, and I don't blame the actresses and actors, because they just playing the role, okay? I don't like when people just blame the actors and actresses. Like, it's a job, they need to survive, and if someone offered you a job at CBS, you would take it. To make the only Asian guy character in the TV show, and the whole point of his existence in the TV show is making fun of him for being Asian, short, and stuff like that. What is going on? Like, that is crazy. That is beyond me. Like, some of the things are beyond me, and this is one of the things. Like, I have no words to explain how it happened, why it happened. What is that? If you watch some of the episodes, please watch it illegally so they wouldn't get any streaming money. Watch it illegally on YouTube. There are also some clips. It's outrageous, and the worst part, that was filmed recently. It was filmed in late 2010s. We're in 2021. Anyways, I hope I'll give you some food for thought. Think about it a little bit, get back to me in my comments and write your opinions. I love reading some of the comments that people leave, and I'm always touched by them. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Sorry, please share, subscribe, and like this video if you want to support me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.